Good evening and welcome to Let's Talk Shop with Russ. We're hoping to have a good time tonight. Al's not going to be here. He is visiting with his sister. He PM'd me this afternoon and told me that he wouldn't be here. So hope you have a lot of fun with your sister. I got to meet her and his mother in the last few years. So bunch of good people, but I hope you have fun, Al. And if I think she's moved back to Florida. So if you're in Florida, get off your butt. I want to see you. But, you know, I know he's here for her and not for me. So that's okay. But we're planning on having a good time tonight. I hope all of you sent, or a lot of you sent in some pictures. I've been going through them. It's looking pretty good. So I'll tell you this much. I'll make my decision toward the end of the show as to what we're going to do as far as a prize or prizes. So I'm just going to leave that out there, let it float around, but you try to absorb that. It could be one prize, it could be more. We don't know. So we'll see how it goes. So, but before I get that far, let me explain something to you. And that is, I want to talk about my wonderful sponsors, and they are Devobal Technologies. For web design, development, hosting, visit devobal.com. FastCap, innovative products for the professional woodworker, go to fastcap.com. Rockler, 60 years in woodworking, create with confidence, visit rockler.com. Bearwood Supply Company, your best choice for hard-to-find woodworking supplies, go to bearwood.com. Klingspor, the sanding specialist, woodworkingshop.com. And Seiko, the scroll saw specialist, seiko.com. And if you wouldn't mind, put a thumbs up on this video. I'd appreciate it. I want thumbs up. A lot of thumbs. I mean, all y'all out there, y'all can at least give me a thumbs up. Every one of you. Second thing is, if you haven't already, subscribe. That's right. Subscribe to this channel. All right. It doesn't take much. Just hit the little button and it tells you to subscribe. So subscribe. Okay. Don't forget that. And if you will click that little bell that's up there, it'll notify you anytime I do a live stream or have a new video. So if you want to stay in touch, that's the best way to do it. Click the little bell over there. So as of now, I'm checking to see. It is officially 8:04 on my computer, and the challenge is stopped. I will not accept anything anymore after this time. So just let everybody know. So don't keep sending. We've got like 2017, 20 something projects already sit in. So yeah, that's enough for right now. I don't want to overwhelm my judges. So
that's good though that you've got that many people. That
yes, it is. I'm excited.
Great.
Yeah, Jeff Walsmore is out there on Facebook. Aussie Man is here every week. Thank you, Bill. Appalachian Heritage Woodshop. James Parker, Kim McCrory are all out there. Lynn's Handcrafted Wood Signs is out there, and she entered. She has some pictures in there, I know. Michelle Marcoux, Leonard Davis. See who else is out there. Rick St. Louis. Aussie Man, I've already said. So all those people are out there in the chat, and I appreciate y'all very, very much. But like I said, if anything comes in after 8:04, it won't be accepted into the challenge for tonight to win a prize. So this is how we're going to do this. And I need to make a couple of clarifications. I wrote them down and I think I can remember them all. First off, I don't care if you see, yeah, I know my memory is about as long as the flea's butt, and that ain't very large, let me tell you. I have short-term memory. Okay, what was I talking about? So anyway,
Remember.
yeah. So anyway, it's okay to send multiple pictures in, and that's great. I'll show them all, but you're only going to be judged on one picture. Okay. So the judges are going to look at all the pictures. They'll pick out the best one of that one, because it's not fair, because one person could actually enter so many pictures that they could win the top 3 prizes. Well, I don't want that. I want it to go to 3 different people if there's 3 different prizes. So, you know what I'm saying? So it's okay to send multiple pictures in. That's okay. But you're going to be judged on the best picture of that bunch of pictures you sent in. So if you send 100,
sent your best.
yeah. So you're only going to be, I don't care if you send me 100 pictures, only one of them is going to be chosen, and will drop to the second person or the third person, or however it goes in that way of the contest, so to speak. So, and to those people, and I understand some people are like kind of upset that I'm doing it the PayPal way, and that's okay. James Parker sent some pictures in and said, I don't mind you showing them. I understand I don't have a PayPal account, and that's great. You know, James, I appreciate you sending your pictures in, because I will show them, and I love showing pictures of what people made. But in order to be able to be for any cash prizes, you have to have a PayPal account. Okay. It's ridiculous for me to go out and spend $25 on a Visa credit card and have to pay $3 or $4 to get it to begin with. And then I had to send it to Australia. My friend Bill Ossiman, who lives in Australia. Okay. By the time I send it to Australia and he pays the taxes and the import fees and everything, it's that $25 card is going to be worth $50, $60. So it's ridiculous to try to do that. At least with PayPal, I can transfer $25 from here to Bill in Australia, and he gets to spend $25. Now, I don't know what the currency change from 25 US to Australian money is, but you get my point. It doesn't cost anything to do that. So therefore, I'm going to start doing that on all my challenges also, as far as the Whirligig Wars and the other things, the Pilot Challenge and the Scroll Saw Challenge. And that's another thing I want to say. I have been so busy and so many things have come up this month, but we will be doing the Whirligig Wars, and it will start Monday, June 1st through the end of June. How many days is in June? I don't even know.
Well, Tuesday's June 1st.
Okay, Tuesday's June 1st. Okay. Thank you, Brenda. I'm glad you pointed that out to me. So there's only 30 days in June, so it'll run from June 1st to June 30th. So, yeah. So June 1st to June 30th. And I will start getting that stuff pushed out this weekend or the first of the week and everything. But here's the official announcement. We are going to have Whirligig Wars. I've had several people mention that to me, as, are we going to do it this year? And I'm sorry, I've just had so much going on. Last week, our washing machine threw an error code, so we couldn't wash. And so I'm looking at it, and it was an error code. It said the filter was clogged. It wasn't draining. So I'm like, well, that's pretty easy. I know where the filter's at. Well, most normally you have a kick panel in the front of the washing machine. You take off a few bolts and pull the kick panel. At least the last washing machine I owned was, and it's right there. You just turn it and pull it out and clean it out. Not my washing machine. Oh, no. It's in the back. So you have to pull the washing machine out, turn it around, take the whole back panel off to get back in there and get to it and pull it out. So I guess being on my knees for 3 or 4 hours was a killer, because when I woke up, I fixed it on a Friday. And when I woke up Saturday morning, my knee was swollen, and that was it, overdone with. I could barely walk. I mean, I was in a lot of pain. So that's the reason I canceled the show. And people are saying, "How you doing?" I'm doing great. I guess just I bruised it from being on it for so long because I stayed off of it Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, or whatever, and then started walking, and boom, I'm back to great. So I didn't damage it permanently, so to speak, but it just was really sore on Saturday. So sorry for doing that, but you know what? It gave you all just that much more time to get stuff done in your shop and send in your pictures. That's all
See
it
that,
is.
Russell? I told you not letting Nancy do her wash down in the river with a rock was a problem. It's only causing you problems. See what happens?
Yep. And
Sorry,
you're right.
Try to be a nice guy, and all this happens.
Next thing you know,
All right.
you gotta fix the machines.
All right. So let's go and let everybody introduce themselves before we get started. And the first person is Brenda.
Thank you, Russ. I'm Brenda G. Brenda G's Designs. You'll find me almost any place on the internet if you look for Brenda G's Designs. I've got a YouTube channel, and on Thursday nights I do a live stream with Matt Haas called Mind Equals Blown, and we have a lot of fun there. We hope everybody will join us. We do giveaways there on the show, and I also do some comedy and some crafting there on the channel.
Great. Jim.
Jim Bashir's Driveway Workshop. Looking forward to seeing all these projects everybody turned in. Should be great. Been working on some stuff out in the driveway. Got the garage cleaned out a little bit, and it's been a lot of fun. Made some planter boxes over the last couple of days. Spent way too much money on flowers for them. Should be good. I'll take some pictures of them when I'm done with them.
I spent some money on flowers this year. I love hibiscus. That's one of my favorite roses and hibiscus.
I'm with you on that.
Yeah, I love roses, but they are a pain in the beep to take care of. They just are. You got to keep them sprayed. You got to do this. They'll get the fungus. They'll get aphids. They are such a pain. So hibiscus are one of those that really, really grow good if you keep them fertilized and watered and everything. So I love hibiscus. Well, around here, I get this kind of like a fungus or whatever that grows on them. And once it gets on them, there's no cure for it. I've went to some very, very prominent people in the industry as far as like EPA and everything, ask them because being a firefighter, I knew some people, and they said once it gets that, it's like cancer. There's no cure for it. So to speak. Well, now we have cure for cancer for us, but you basically just dig them up and replace them. So that's what I did this year. So I replaced 1, 2, 3, 4. I had to replace 5 hibiscus because they just quit doing good. They're scraggly and everything else. So I know what you're saying, Jim. I spent some money myself this year in the front yard. So, Chris.
Hey, gang. Chris here at the Old Cranky Workshop, and I'm not as worried about my plants as these guys are. They live, they live. They die, they die. It's simple as that. Anyways, find me on YouTube and Facebook, and usually I'm on Facebook making all kinds of noise. But other than that, that's where you'll find me. Next.
Okay. I got to read this. Lynn's Handicraft Wood Shop or Wood Signs. Lynn, you can't be serious. She said, Russ, you should have just cut a hole in the wall behind the washer and you wouldn't have had to move it.
Good answer.
Yeah, really. Exactly.
Why did I not think of that? Lynn, you're so right. I should have just cut right through the wall. And so, all right. Let's stop 1 second for a second. Jim, so you're saying your PayPal account got hacked for $2,500?
Oh yeah. I had like the cards on it so you could easier put money into it. But yeah, somebody got in there and PayPal put it back and everything, and they were real cool about it. But yep, so I pulled all those puppies right off of that. The only time I still use it as much as I did before, but I'll go in, put the stuff in it, and take all of my contact information right back out right after I'm done with the transaction.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Not
I've
anymore
had them
for
for
me.
over 10 years, and I'm thinking more than 10, probably close to 15. But anyway, I know at least 10 years. I've never had a problem. And that matter of fact, the reason I like it is because if I buy something off of eBay and I use PayPal, and then the eBay person wants to give me a problem, I go to PayPal and say, hey, I tried to discuss this with them. PayPal will take care of it. They'll actually snatch the money back from them.
Yep.
So I do like PayPal, but I do understand there's people that because number one, they want you to put your bank account information in there. That's scary to some people. So, but I like PayPal. I've never had a problem with it. So, and I can understand, that you don't want to do that, but that's fine. That's fine. And then Jeff, who was on here, Walsma. How do we pronounce his name that was on here last week? Walsma. Anyway, where's it best to send your pictures? Well, if you would have read all the stuff I put out there, it was contest at simplywoodencreations.com. It was posted all over the place. So, but it's too late because your pictures haven't been sent in, and so therefore we stopped at 8 o'clock. So sorry, Jeff.
They'll be good for the next time around.
Yep. You'll have to try it next time around because I closed it off. So, but I understand.
Can I add something to that PayPal problem?
Yes.
Anybody wants to send me money, I mean, feel free to. and that part of the account works all the time. So
I don't know how to send you. I don't know how to send you any money unless you give me your bank number. Then I can send you something.
His address is Jim at mywifedoesn'tknowaboutthis.com.
Yeah.
No, it's Jim. I would just like to send all my money to Russ because he's my bestest buddy.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Where were we?
Anyway, so I did I get to you, Chris?
yes, you did.
All right, so it's Paul.
Paul Corliss, Paul's Messy Workshop. I'm on YouTube. I'm on Instagram. And just for your information, my PayPal account, I have a separate bank account that's tied to my PayPal account. And the only thing that bank account is used for is to tie to PayPal and also to tie to eBay. And that's the only thing that account's used for. And I keep minimal money in there. And as soon as I get money into PayPal, it goes into that account. And that's the only thing that account's used for. And if they hack it, they hack it.
Yeah, that's actually a good idea. And I thought about that rather than using my primary bank account is to open up not a bogus, but a second account and just put like $100 in there and use it. And then because you can transfer money from one account to another just as easy today as anything. So,
yep. Then
I thought about that, and that's actually not bad advice. Just to create an account, put a few bucks in there, whatever the minimum is to open the account, and just keep that in there.
Yeah, my doctor was telling me that her account on Amazon got hacked, and they ran her credit card up, and she got it all resolved, and Amazon was real good to work with her and all that. But ever since then, she got a Visa card that's a debit card, and she just keeps money loaded on that. And the only thing that credit card is used for is Amazon.
Right.
So they can't access any of her other accounts because that's the only credit information that Amazon or anybody has is that debit card that she bought at the grocery store.
Yeah, another good thing about that for the Amazon and also PayPal is you get that second checking account that your wife don't know. So if your girlfriend needs a diamond ring, you can pay for it out of that account, and your wife will never figure it out.
And they give you a credit card.
Yeah. That's what I said. And then your wife will never figure out that the money's not coming out of the funds because she can't see it.
Believe me, Nancy would figure it out. Believe me.
I've got that extra account so I can do money laundering from selling drugs. It goes right in so I can buy
We're
2 by
live,
4s
Jim.
from Home Depot.
Yeah, the
We're live,
PayPal
Jim.
account with
We're
the
live.
throwaway phone.
And the
Save your-
throwaway phone
phone
along
for it.
with it. Yeah. All right. So, Dixon, tell us where we can find you and get us the hell out of
I
this
keep
mess.
that account right with my burner phone. That's all.
I had one of those once, but I forgot the number.
I forgot my number, but I just call up Guido and he tells me what it is. I'm Dixon Hoffman. You can find me at
Hey, it's 8675309.
309. Yep. And then Jenny answers and tells me what the numbers are.
Exactly.
I'm Dixon Hoffman. You can find me at Hoffman Signs and Decals. And I have no idea what hibiscus is, but I know what gravy and biscuits are.
It's going to be one of those nights tonight, folks.
Yep, going off the deep end already.
All right. So I don't want this to go too late, but yes, we have judges that are going to be judging on this panel of judges. I'm contacting them right now.
Oh, I'm not being contacted, so I guess it tells me something.
Yeah, me neither.
Oh, you're definitely not. You're definitely not. Yeah, I'm texting them right now on my phone. So
Just a second, I got
make
to
sure
answer
that
my
they're
phone.
out there watching because we're going to start showing the picture. Here, we got to do this. Where's it at? Oh, that's not the one I wanted.
Who's
this
going to
is
be
going
judging
well.
thing?
Here it is.
There you go. For $60, who are the judges?
All right. Yes, the panel's awake.
It's hard telling who he's asked to judge this.
I'll take WTF.
Yes. So,
for 50
all right.
minutes.
So let me go over here to my inbox. And actually, I believe if my count is correct, we have 17 people that that was one I was wanting to show, but I can't find it. I'll have to go back through my thing, and I don't have time enough to do it tonight. So we have 17 people. Anyway, if y'all remember, when the last time we did this guy made this cabinet. We couldn't figure out what it was for the 3 drawers or whatever.
It
Y'all
was
remember
the
that?
bird cage stand.
Yeah, it was a bird cage stand, and he sent me a picture of it finished, and I don't know if I deleted or whatever, but I can't find it. I was wanting to show it tonight. I don't see the picture. I got his email, but I don't see the picture, so I can't waste a lot of time because we got like a lot of people to go through tonight. But yes, it was a bird cage stand. So let's get on to the process at hand, and I'm going to full screen this so everybody can see it real good. So it'll take a few seconds to show up. Everybody can see that?
Yep.
Mhm.
Yes.
All right. This is the first entry. And this is from Mitchell Loom Knitter. Mitchell Loom Knitter. This is the first entry tonight. So very pretty. Believe this is burning.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken. I forgot to read the thing before I turn the picture on. But that's the first one.
Wonder if
Mitchell,
You
I
type
wonder if
in
you
the-
use dyes for the coloring or what?
Yeah.
Do you,
I'm
was gonna
sure
ask
that
you.
he went in there and had to paint it because you can't get blue from a burn. I can guarantee you
no,
that.
no. I said I wonder if he used dye or what he used.
It
Yeah,
looks
I
like
would-
dye.
Yeah, I would say almost dye.
It looks like
He went in and added some color to it with some dye. So that is Mitchell Loom Knitter. The next one up. Oh, that was the same one. What am I doing here? And this is from Aussie Man.
She said colored pencils.
Colored pencils. Okay.
ooh,
Yeah.
Cool.
that-
It's kind of cool.
Yeah,
Nice,
this
a
is from
giant
Aussie
quarter
Man.
20.
Yes, he does all kinds of turnings that you would not even believe. Look at that! Look at that wand.
wow. A Harry Potter one.
Yeah, it's probably a Harry Potter wand series, so to speak.
That's cool.
But this is from Aussie Man. So the judges out there, Aussie Man. Oh wow! Look, that's a cool mailbox. Let me
That
tell
is
you.
neat.
Damn.
That spiraling's kind of cool in the wand.
I'm
Now,
still
just as
learning
a
to
note to the
turn.
judges, these are all from the same person. So you need, if this is, you see something in here, you can only judge one of them that you want
That's-
for the
that's-
prize.
That spiral is fantastic. I'm still learning how to turn bowls.
Yeah, if he had
Yeah,
snow
for
over there,
real.
he could raise it. The mailbox.
Damn. It looks like the mailbox could almost go up and down.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Give me 1 second.
Hey, look, we know his real last name now. That's so cool.
It is.
I like these shows, man. Everybody sends their
Yep.
pictures in. It's just see all kinds of cool stuff.
You know, every time we do it, I keep thinking, oh, we've done that before. Then, like, wow, all the work we get to
Yeah.
see. It's great.
Well,
so much-
I mean, he actually sent these pictures in. So if he didn't want his damn last name known, then
I'm waiting for the mailbox with his social security number on it.
yeah, that would be mine. Is 566423741. And if you
Well,
believe that,
we're
I
gonna
got
believe that.
I've got a bridge. If you can believe that, I got a bridge I want to sell you.
You sold me that bridge last week. Come on, knock it off.
That's like 3D-ish. Look at that.
Very cool.
Ooh,
Wow. Look at that.
Holy
Ooh.
shnikes.
yeah.
And
That
it's
is
small,
awesome.
too. That's what kills me. Wow.
Yeah, that's what kills me is a pen. This is like this. I have one of these kits in my shop to turn a pen this size. This is like the barrel is like right there. So to go from that to down to that, wow,
Very cool.
that is nice. Can't quite figure out what this is.
I think it's anything you want it to be, really. It could be the
Yeah.
base of a lamp. It could be.
This is actually him cutting one on the machine that he has. He said he bought the machine. The machine was stock when he bought it, but he has upgraded and added a lot of stuff. Oh, there's the one that
Wow.
that's what that looked like. We couldn't figure out what the heck it was. There it is.
Wow, if I was building a house, that'd make a great newel post at the end of the stairs.
Yeah, you ain't kidding. Right at the bottom of the stairway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one of those things that when you see, you say, how could they possibly do that?
Exactly.
Oh, I
yeah.
know. Nice Christmas tree.
Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree. Wow.
A screwdriver and a screw.
Nice. I like that. Very cool.
That's his machine working again.
Yeah.
I know some of the stuff he does. It's so it's art. I mean, it's like architectural type of art. If you
Right.
want to ask me, it's like just some really fantastic stuff. And I believe that was the last one.
Nice work.
Yes, it is.
I'm still blown away by that mailbox post.
And then this is, y'all see that all right?
Yeah,
Yep.
those
Cool.
are cool.
Yeah, this is Guy Madsen. Guy, Madsen, for the judges.
Yeah,
Bunch of little cool cars.
it's hot rods.
Yeah,
Oh, a nice
Oh.
train. Look at that.
I like the train.
very
Yeah,
nice.
Well
that
done.
is nice. Oh, another locomotive. Yeah, that's a steam engine.
Old school.
Old school. Look at
Very
the
old
coal,
school.
the coal car behind the first.
The detail's amazing.
Yeah, he did a very good job. A very, very good job.
The trouble with these shows is it makes me feel inferior as a woodworker.
Doesn't it? Yeah.
I guess this is a picture of what he was going to cut out. Cool little gnome. Underneath his mushroom with some trees.
Yeah.
Or with trees. With a squirrel and a bunny. Why did I say trees? I don't know.
I know.
A fairy or
The last time I watched this, when we had people showing their projects, I threw my saw out. Now it looks like I got to throw out my bandsaw.
yeah, for real. All gave some gave all.
Absolutely. Love that.
Love that. Yep. So that was Leonard Davis. Leonard Davis for the judges. Leonard Davis. This is James Parker. Now, James Parker's work does not count for the cash prize because he does not, and he already told me he understood that, have a PayPal account. So we're just going to show James's work. He does excellent scroll work. He has given me some of his scroll work. He often tells me he's not a good scroller, or he humbles himself, but I guarantee you this man is good.
Wow.
He is actually, I mean, he's I would say one of the better, I'm not going to say the best, but one of the better scrollers I've ever seen.
I tell you, I'm throwing my scroll saw in the swamps. I'm done.
Yeah.
Wow.
His intricacy on what he does. I would say he's probably in the top. I know he's in the top 10 and probably in the top 6 I've ever seen.
Oh, I was going to say top 5. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, what kind of wood is that? Do you know, Russell?
No.
I'm thinking you're a scroll saw pro. You
The
might
judge is asking me, so we're not including this one on judging. No, the judges are asking, and so no, we are not including this one on judging. All this right here, all these scrolls off. James does not have a PayPal account.
James, fix that. Doesn't cost you anything.
I know. I sent him a thing and told him, like, dude, all you got to do is open up a PayPal account.
I know what kind of wood that was. That was scrolled wood.
Yeah. I'm going to, I don't know what this is. I mean, I don't see any, if you look along the edges, it's not plywood.
It almost looks like pine because of the lines going across.
Well, it could be pine. I was almost thinking pine myself because you see the definition of the lines and the way they go. Yeah, it looks like pine. But I mean, how the heck is he getting pine that thin? Is he making it on his own?
That's the only thing I can think of. Yeah.
I mean, See, now this doesn't look like pine. That looks like cedar almost, if you ask me.
Cedar might be a little more reddish, though.
Yeah.
I can see why you see that, though.
Hey, I learned a long time ago. Somebody throws something down and you say, "Do you know what kind this wood, this log is?" I say, "Yeah, it's wood."
Called wood. Yeah, I'm with you.
He,
Yeah, it's wood. Yeah,
he said it's either pine or oak.
Wow.
it's either pine or what?
Oh, it's either
Okay.
pine or oak, he said.
Okay, that one makes sense. This almost
Yeah,
looks
I
like
think it's
walnut.
I mean, the precision to make all those exactly the same size.
Oh, I know.
I
James
know.
is, and look at this. He made a little bird cage with one of these birds in it, and it is just awesome. These are little bird houses, little angels and stuff. This is just some of the awesome work that he does. And go Gators!
Ah, geez. Talk about sucking up to the boss here. Jeez.
Well, he
Yep.
lives in Florida too.
I know.
Yep, go Gators.
Could just be a mental illness kind of thing.
Yeah, he'll get
And
over
here
it.
we have.
There's a pill for that now, I heard.
Yeah, it's like Cub fans.
Did I show these before? I think
Cubby
I
fans
did.
are good. Cubby fans are good people.
I think I showed these before. This is Leonard
Yeah.
Davis. Yeah.
Yeah.
He sent a double set of pictures, which is fine. That's okay. I don't understand. But yeah, we've already sent this. So, judges, this has already been seen. This is Leonard Davis stuff. Let's get to Paul.
I do that when I enter anything. I always send 2 copies of everything. So
This is Paul. You know, explain how you did that, Paul?
Did that on my CNC. That's probably my first successful CNC project, and it's done in walnut with boiled linseed oil finish.
cool.
Cool.
Is that your dog?
No, it's my daughter-in-law's dog.
Oh,
So this is Paul Corliss. And this is Heirloom Game Calls. Now, he built a canoe out of wood.
oh wow.
Yeah, so I've already seen the pictures. I know what this is, but I am very impressed at all the work that he put into this. Getting the interior, look how he did the interior struts and formed it to be able to do the wood.
Oh, that's
And
a
bring it.
cedar strip canoe, isn't it?
Yes,
Boy, that's nice.
isn't it? That is nice. That takes a lot. You just don't go out in your shopping and start in the morning and say, "I'm going to build me a canoe," and by
No.
dark have it finished. Yeah, that just ain't happening. If you're out there in the chat, let us know how long this took you to make. Then look, I mean, there's some tight fits. I mean, I realize there's a few cracks and stuff, but it's going to happen. That's not what you're just trying to build the shell and then you cover it, either
Right.
epoxy or whatever. But
Mhm.
that I'm looking at this going like, that's some dang tight fits.
Okay, what's this guy's name?
This was Heirloom Game Calls. I don't know what his name. I know his name, but I can't think of it right now. And then look at the inside of this.
That's amazing.
Should see if he can come on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would love to have him on the show.
I think you get a kit for that, and it's got all the
That ain't no
patterns
kit.
and everything.
No,
Well,
that's
no,
not a
I'm
kid.
just saying it comes the patterns.
Oh yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
all that
You're
kind of
saying you
stuff.
get,
Yeah.
and then this is out him and his friend
Sweet.
paddling along in the water. Now, right now is when I need this.
Yeah.
You worked hard for those crickets, Russ. Get them out there.
Well, this is Bill Vowel, Vowles, Bill Vowles. He lives in Princeton, BC, Canada, which is southern British Columbia. Beautiful.
Ooh, nice.
Nice scroll work.
It's a neat pattern.
Yes, it is. I made one of something similar to this, and it's sitting on our. We have a kitchen nook. We have a place where we have chairs and stuff where we can have breakfast and stuff, and then we have a formal dining room. And I made something similar to this in our kitchen nook. It's still sitting there today. I made that thing eons ago. Beautiful. I noticed he put like a little note holder thing in there. It looks like.
I built one a long time ago from my mom's front lawn, the bigger one.
Yeah, this is definitely not for your front yard lawn. This one almost looks like the handle's articulating.
Might be, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Oh, that's cool.
A nice butterfly house.
Yeah, very nice. Looks like it's made out of cedar.
Yep.
Yeah, that sort of looks like cedar. Yeah. That's
Not
hard to tell.
butterfly house.
Like I said, you drop a piece of wood in front of me and say what kind is, and I'm going to say it's wood.
Butterfly wood.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And so the butterflies use these slots. That's how they get in.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. I'm not familiar with butterfly houses. I'll be the first to admit. Brenda Gibson. And she posted, these are what, ladybug?
Ladybugs.
They're ladybugs, and they're made out of aluminum from the bottoms of aluminum cans.
No.
And I
Oh, wow.
That's a good
decorated
idea.
the top of a box. You know how I am about decorating boxes. And
Yeah.
Now, is that
Like
the
one box
inside of
to
the
the
bottom of a can?
yeah, it's the inside of the bottom of a pop can.
Cool.
I just cut out with some scissors, and
Now, is this fabric?
nope, it's a regular box, just a regular cardboard box.
No.
And-
I'm talking about what's on the bug. How do you make the bugs? Or is that fabric covering the can?
No, that's paint.
Ah. Well, I'll be darned. It almost looks three-dimensional from the picture you posted.
Well,
Yeah,
it
it
is.
does.
It
Yeah,
is
it's that
kind of
bottom
three-dimensional,
part. It's pretty
'cause
cool.
That bottom part of the can is rounded.
It's curved.
Yeah, I understand
Oh,
that,
yeah.
but it
So
looks
that's-
like it has more depth to it for some reason.
So that's
Well-
the inside of the can, right, Brenda?
That's the inside of the bottom of
Gotcha.
the pop can
All right.
where it's rounded.
Right.
Gotcha.
I understand that, but it still looks like it has some depth to it.
Well, they stand up a little bit.
Yeah, I guess I
rounded.
guess that oval, so to speak, round oval, however you want to pronounce it, it gives it that depth look. Yeah, 'cause
Yeah,
that's cool.
They're convex.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's cool.
Very, very
That's
nice.
Brenda Gibson and her ladybugs.
Next.
And now we have Daryl Jones.
Oh,
Daryl had a
Daryl.
good video on today, right before the show. He was doing that virtual craft fair thing they were doing.
Yeah, this is Mr. Daryl Jones. Beautiful face, beautiful. Of course, that's it without the flowers.
I like that.
This is very pretty too. It's the top of like a bowl or an urn. That's obviously a bowl. Another bowl.
I see his work. I want to throw my lathe away too.
yeah, I know what you mean there.
Now, this is that
Ah.
same bowl that we were looking at, or urn, however you want to say it. That's that same one. Yeah. Yeah, Daryl and I have been friends for several years. And when he first started out in turning, I saw some of his work, and he was good. Don't get me wrong. I started out in turning a little bit probably after he did on a cheap Craftsman lathe.
Mm-hmm.
And he started out on a jet lathe, a little jet lathe, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, what I'm telling you may or may not have 100% truth to this, but he had a little jet lathe that he was working on and everything. But I have watched Daryl's career in turning. That's what he is really concentrated on. Just take off and just he does some mind-blowing stuff. He's up there. I mean, he is really good. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful?
Nice.
He did stuff just like that today on his virtual craft fair.
Yeah.
So that
Wow.
four-sided offset turning thing.
That is the whole like urn or bowl, however you want to. What do you want to call it? But look at that. Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful.
It's amazing. I'm still trying to stay round, and he's doing these offset things already.
Yeah, I know.
Actually, making a
Especially when
sphere
he
is
uses
really
that.
hard.
There's tools that do this design
Yeah.
into the bowl. You just got to figure out how the hell to use them.
Right.
I mean, they'll do that for you. He didn't go through and do all these little indentations on his own by hand or nothing and carve them. That's a tool that did that. But the point is how the hell do you get the tool to do it?
Yeah. How do you make sure it comes out even all the way around?
Exactly.
Yeah,
I got a tool like that. I don't know how to use it.
I wonder if he did that on an indexing wheel.
Yeah, that's
it
the first
has to
thing
be
I
kinda
think.
like-
Yeah, to do it by hand.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Index it.
Another picture.
those are cool.
Mm.
He had
Beautiful
four. You have the center point of that thing, but he had 4 different offsets on there that he was working
Yeah.
with today.
Yeah.
Of course, my kid sister found that picture and asked, "Hey, can you make these for me?"
Hey, can
Like,
you make
no,
this for me?
no, I
Yeah. Yeah. I've had my kids say, "Hey, Dad, I saw this. Can you make this for me?" Nope, can't do it.
I've actually said to Daryl's address, ask him. He can do it.
Well, I've
Dude, I have
often
stopwatch
thought
and
about
Pinterest.
telling Daryl, "Hey, can you make this for me and just send it to me? I'm gonna tell him I did it."
That's what I would do. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You know,
That's cool.
in all sincerity, egg shape and perfect like bowl or what do you want to call
A
them? Bowl.
sphere is hard to
Yeah,
make.
spears on
Yeah.
a lathe is not quite as easy as you would
No.
think it is.
Nope.
Yeah, a spears and even egg shape is not as easy as what you
Yeah.
would think it would be. And then
Damn.
there,
I know.
All right, we have to stop showing Daryl stuff. He's making us all look bad.
well, I'm just going to start telling Daryl he can't enter in anymore. And that actually was the last. Nope, I had one more. Sorry. This is Alex Afanasov.
Oh, he's out in the chat.
Yeah,
Okay, how do you pronounce your name, Alex?
He's gonna spell it funny.
Afanasiev?
Huh?
Afanasiev.
Afanasiev? How can y'all
close as I'm gonna get.
how can y'all see that out of that name?
I can see it.
I can't.
I can see it. I can't pronounce it, but I can see it.
I can see the words, but when I say it, it looks like to me a fan as the. I guess yes, a fan.
Alex, was I close?
He said, yeah, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I knew it was a
Well,
fancy
Alex,
because I used to watch Happy
Let me
Days.
explain something to you.
I
If
think
you
you're
want
close,
to come
Russell.
here, if you come here and expect your name to be pronunciated correctly, you come to the wrong place, my friend.
I think you're close though, Russell.
Now, Alex,
Look
are
at this.
those all hand carved, or do you put them on a lathe to hollow them?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Thank you, Paul. That was on the tip of my tongue, and you stole it right from me.
out?
Neat.
Are these hand carved?
I would think they are. Huh?
They look hand carved. Yes, he just popped up. These are all hand carved. Oh, this is beautiful. Look at the little
Look at that.
shoe.
Damn.
Hand carved, he said.
Yes, hand carved.
Wow.
Beautiful.
There's some skills
Russell, he could
there.
probably carve you a new pair of Crocs out of
Yeah.
wood.
Yes. I need me a new pair of Crocs. Look at that.
Yeah, me
You
too.
must have a whole lot sharper chisels than I do.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Look at this.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah, I know it just gets better and better. Oh, look, he got little initials carved in the bottom of it.
Yeah. I was thinking about getting a branding iron to put my initials on the bottom of work.
I don't want people to know I did it.
Yeah, but you want your grandchildren to know you were an artist and you sold them.
Anytime I do a bad part, I just put my neighbor's name on it.
Good plan. Good plan. All right, so every time I screw something up, I'll put Paul's name on the bottom of it. Oh, okay. Oh, it's a
Russ,
good
do you
dagger.
think we could put everybody's YouTube channels in the show notes?
Oh, that's cool.
I will try. I'm not that
Okay,
good.
thanks. Alex said he'd put his
That's neat.
YouTube channel name up here, but he's not going to be able to put it in.
Looks like a Klingon dagger of sorts.
Yeah, a claw or
Almost,
something.
yeah, it's got like a claw at the end and a dagger on the end.
Something like Mr. Worf would carry. I know Al's not here to appreciate that. Very cool.
Yeah, see how the claw's on the end?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that is, oh, nope, Chris, man, I keep running into these damn things. When are they going to stop? This is Kim
Keep it coming,
McCrory.
man. Oh,
Oh,
look at that.
yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
now it's
We
on.
love chess sets.
I've always wanted to try a chess set.
Yeah,
Try
me
to build
too.
one.
Yep.
So who did this one?
Ken McCrory.
Ken. So Ken, how did you cut those out?
Very
Anxiously
carefully.
awaiting reply.
Very careful. Yeah.
I'm going to get scroll saw.
That's what I would guess. Yeah.
One
I
side at a
think they're
time.
cut on a scroll saw. Yeah, they're
Yeah,
3D
the sand.
cut on a
Really?
scroll saw. But I mean, he didn't cut the top
Scroll
on a
saw.
scroll saw.
Yep.
No,
scroll
not
sawing.
the board. That's a different.
Yeah, but the pieces I think were done on a scroll saw. Ken, are you out there?
Yes,
Yeah,
he
he
is.
said
I'm,
scroll
It's scroll saw. Okay, he said a
Yeah.
scroll saw.
sweet.
That's beautiful. I think I like, yeah, like this view or this view, so you can see the detail in the.
Yeah.
Did you ever see that
Yeah.
video Duresta did on making a chess set, chess board and everything? It's pretty cool.
All right, Chris Nealon sent in his cherry bowl.
Ooh.
Nice.
Good, nice.
Beautiful.
Nice finish. I love that.
Yeah, they got a nice shiny finish on that. And he's got one more picture of his cherry bowl.
Oh, wow. Still in the chuck.
This is
He liked
Ken Nealon or Chris Nealon.
Chris
I'm sorry.
Nealon.
Chris Nealon, yeah.
Chris Nealon.
Niantic woodwork.
Yeah. Niantic woodwork.
Look at that, Russell. You learned how to say Niantic.
Yeah, Niantic.
He used to butcher that all together.
Oh, I know.
Wow, it's
I
amazing.
told
work.
you. If I told you once, I told you twice. I'm the world's best name butcher there ever was.
Amazing work tonight, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Awesome.
a bunch of amazing work. So we're going to, I know it's close to 9:00, but I got to give the panel some time to think about things. So, we have to have the little time going on for here. people ask me, "Oh, give me a break," I get a text from the judges saying, "Damn, this is hard."
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be one.
I'm like, come on now.
Every now and then you feel like, oh, I've been left out. But then you go, oh, God, I'm glad I've been left out.
Yeah, it's like, well, we're going to have to give the judges a few minutes. So,
Waiting for the judges to pop that white smoke to know a new pope has been elected.
yeah, and meanwhile, while we're waiting, it's like,
No, I wasn't kidding though. When I said I get those emails from my sister constantly. Hey, can you make this for me? Can you make that for me? Like, she forgets there's a cost behind these things. So, she just thinks I have this unlimited supply of lumber in my shop.
Well, so you have to do what I was telling Matt over on my show the other night. There's 5 words that you have to remember. You don't have enough money.
Oh, I used that once. It didn't go over well in the family.
Yeah, you don't have enough money for me to make that.
Especially with
She
the price
wanted
of
me to
oil.
go over-
Y'all continue to chat for a few minutes. It's been an hour-long show, and I'm getting old, so therefore, actually, I've been sitting here.
I've
Since
got
a little after.
a flower.
I've been
planter
sitting
I
in
can
this
show
seat
everybody.
since a little after 7, so therefore, it's time for me to take a break.
Go answer the call.
We'll fill in
So-
the time.
The phone is ringing. It. Russ, go answer it.
So I'm going. The judges are actually watching this show, and I'm not saying, but they'll be watching you. So when I leave here, be careful what you say about them, or
About them or
me
you?
to them.
They
About
probably all
them,
heard it before.
about me to them, because it just might happen to be that I know some of these judges really personally.
Don't take your
Really?
phone with you either.
So, welcome to Let's Talk Shop Without Russ.
Sans Russ.
Russ who?
Hey, let me see if I can share my screen. You can see my planter.
Well, you can't share it if Russ can't put it up there.
No, I just
sadly,
realized
he has
that
the-
when I was
Yeah,
going
that's
through the
right.
procedure.
He's got the master control. He
You
is,
can try, but it ain't gonna work.
he is Lord Vader himself.
He's not automatically going to put the screen share up and then leave. Oh, he's really in trouble. I got something I can show you.
You know, it's funny. I was talking about my sister used to send me pictures. The best one was this. It looked like Stonehenge. It was these 5 frames around a campfire with swings built into them. And I looked at her like, "Are you kidding me? That's at least $2,000 worth of lumber alone." So,
Yep, they don't
Did
realize.
she realize
not
that
to
before
mention
she
the
sent it?
chains
And then
to
the
hold the
time.
swings up.
And
the
then
cement-
the time, yeah.
Yeah, the cement to put the post in. Like, are you out of your mind? Well, you're my brother. I got like, doesn't mean I have to work for free.
You're my sister, so I charge double.
Yeah,
That's right.
exactly. And I gotta tell you, she held a grudge for weeks about it.
Jim,
Fine.
I always say that with electrical work. Okay, they want me to wire something that I never do small things like garage. It says it's $50 an hour, but if you're going to help, then it's $150.
Yeah.
You gotta do it that
That
way. Yeah.
depends, though, man. Maybe they'll run the conduit. I hate doing that.
Yeah.
I was talking to my mom, and I told her I got some stuff at one of the local stores. You know, see if they can sell there. I sold a couple things online. I get, oh, can you send me a couple? Yeah. So obviously, she's not giving me a credit card number over the phone. So it's like,
When I was 23, I did a guy's garage for him, and then I come back the next day, and here he's got the wire stripped past the light fixtures with no connector on. He was going to help, and I says, "Sorry, buddy, I'm out of here. I ain't hooking nothing up to any panel."
You don't want your name attached to that at all.
Yeah, I said, take each one of your light fixtures, unbolt them, and shift them over about 6 inches so you got some wire to put a connector on.
There you go.
He stripped them back, and there sat the 2 wires with the crown sticking right on the fixture, right through the hole. No connector. I says, "Adios, amigo."
Sheesh. Yeah. I'm out of
Well, I know
here.
some of you saw my post about tripping the circuit in the workshop the other day, and I thought I thought it was the moisture from the humidity. It's the only thing to think of, because I've run the planer on that same circuit dozens of times, and it's the first time it ever tripped the GFI on that circuit.
That's crazy.
And the only thing I thought was it was the first day it was ever very humid too, so maybe that was it. But
I hate to interrupt you,
He's
but
back.
I missed one.
No, you don't.
It was put in at 7:59,
oh,
about 5 seconds before the end of the before I said it was cut off, and it was this entry, and it took first, second, and third prize.
That piece of crap,
Right.
that piece of crap took first, second, and third.
wow!
That's so weird.
Yeah, this is the winner of the first, second, and third prize.
Lasering is not woodworking.
That's one of them drop puzzles where you
Oh,
drop it
here
on
we
the ground and
go.
the pieces fell out.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
I'm just joking. This is a piece, and yes, this was cut out on my laser. I finally I'm hitting a niche to where it actually, when it cuts it, it don't leave burn marks, so you don't know it's a laser.
Oh, we know.
So you know if you look on the edges because it's burnt.
Yeah,
There are scroll marks, I could tell.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he used
I
a
kind
dull
of like the
blade.
burned look.
I thought that was kind of funny. I was like, I took first, second, and third prize, so I just keep my money. I don't have to give anything out.
Here we
Hey,
find out he's
Russell, what you need to do is set up a challenge. Who can cut it out faster, you or the laser?
Oh, I already know that challenge is going to be the laser. So.
here he's,
Russ-
here he's texting the judges, and here we find out he's texting his wife in
Yeah.
the other room.
She's one of the judges.
I
Judges.
swear on the Bible, it's not my wife as the judge.
Yeah.
Judges,
Just
Russ,
joking.
if you took that piece and you stained it the same color as the burnt edges,
Yeah.
And call
then
it
nobody
walnut.
would know.
Oh, I know. I've got some stain that color too.
Yeah.
A dark walnut. If you spray that dark walnut, you'd never know in a million years.
I
But,
actually did it
let
today.
let me confer with my judges once more, and I'll be right back.
While you're doing that, Aussie says if you've got a really blunt scroll saw blade, there you go.
Brendan, don't laugh. I actually did this. I was turning, trimming off the edge on the router, and I knew the router bit was pretty shot. I should replace it, so I just pushed through, and it left burn marks up and down the side. I think, what the hell? I'm painting it anyways. So
Yeah, burn marks.
no one's gonna see the burn marks under the paint. So sometimes you just cut to the chase.
Yeah.
Hey, now on your parrot that you sold, did
Yeah.
you charge them shipping on top, or does that include shipping?
No, I had charging shipping on top, which makes me think I got to readjust my pricing a bit, especially because he was a friend and I didn't really want to rape him on shipping, where it's not my control anyways.
Right, that's right.
But at the same time is that marketing theory of he had to pay me over $50 total counting shipping.
Yeah.
You want to try to keep it under 50 to make sure he thinks he's getting something, getting a deal for it. So
Well, he could have come picked it up,
yeah, from New Jersey to Florida is a long
That's-
drive. So
but that's not your problem.
I understand. I get it. But
I mean, you didn't ask him to live in New Jersey, did you?
exactly.
Yeah.
But it's a marketing thing. You got to keep that in mind too. So
Yeah.
It's like
so you
them
got-
iPhones on eBay. You can buy an iPhone for $110 and shipping is $860.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And well, that includes handling charges.
Yeah, handling
You know,
fee.
I'm a model airplane builder, and I buy old, plastic kits. And I belong to this auction thing that runs all weekend on Facebook. And the first couple times I did it, I didn't bring the shipping into mind. So I pushed the envelope on price of what I was willing to pay. And I won too many. I like this is wrong. Why am I winning so many of these auctions? And I realized, oh shit, the shipping's on top of that. So everybody else backed off when the shipping got involved. So I haven't won as many of those auctions since then. So
The Postal Service came out today saying that they're going to raise the postal rates again.
Yeah, to 58 cents.
50.
Now's the time to
$3
go buy a couple of rolls of Forever stamps.
Yep.
Yeah.
What's the deal with those forever stamps? You buy them and you can use them
Forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you run out.
If you buy them at 40 cents, no matter what the postage goes up to, you can still use them.
Wow.
You know what's bizarre? I remember as a kid being a summer camper, I remember a 5-cent stamp.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
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 So you think about it, though, the post office really hasn't gone as crazy on its fees as any other company has.
No, but
5
their
cents to-
their priority shipping has gotten pretty expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went down to the post office and got one of those preset boxes. I thought, okay, that's at least big enough to put the parrot in. And they said it was $15 for that box. Well, the next one down was too small.
hmm
So I'm kind of screwed if I want to go that way.
Yep.
I got my
you
own
gotta
box.
pick the right box.
Yeah.
You've kinda
I save every
you gotta-
small Amazon box that comes into the house. I save them.
You
They're
walk in there.
$11.
Boxes.
You
from
walk in
the
there and say, "Do you
post
have a
office?
parrot box?"
Yeah. I
You
told
gotta
one
kinda
guy
get
at the
those
post office,
boxes
there's a parrot in there. He goes, what? I said, I'm kidding.
Is it dead yet?
Yeah. He didn't get the joke at first. Then he realized.
Russell, your microphone's off.
You're muted.
Sorry about that.
There you go.
I doubled. I can mute it on here, but I also mute it on the mic. So just in case it's a double mute, so y'all don't hear me talking. So I don't care if you see me, but you can understand what I'm saying. So I kind of like it's a double mute to make sure you don't hear anything. Anyway, yeah, the judges. I've just conferred with the judges. It's in. It's overdone with. All's over but the crying. Okay, so what we're going to do is I am doing 3. First, second, third prizes. First prize will be $20. Second prize will be $15. Third prize will be $10. And that will be applied to your PayPal account. Now, one thing that I didn't include, and I'm going to include on the next contest, and if y'all people would help me remember this, is when you send your email in, you need to include your PayPal account thing so I can send it to you. So if you're one of the winners, and I'll also post it into the chat or whatever so you'll know it, and reply to your emails also, I need your how to send it to you by your PayPal account. If I discovered you said you had a PayPal account and you don't. I hope to God nobody did that, but that's forfeited. It'll go to the next time we have if somebody put their in there and I can't get a PayPal account to send them money, I'll just add it on to the next, because the last one, if I remember right, Jerry Blakesley sent me $20 for what is it called? The super chat.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I added that to this. And so that's the reason it's a first, second, third prize, 20, 15, and 10 for first, second, third place. So the judging is in, and you don't have to be here. You just have to watch this to know you're judged, and I'll send you an email, but I need your PayPal and information. Otherwise, I can't send you any money. You know what I'm saying? And I did not judge this.
Also, you can always use my PayPal if they don't send you one. So
I asked
flexible.
I asked a panel of judges to do this for me, and I got a concurrence from them, and these are as follows. So I did not judge. None of these people here on the panel had anything to do with this. In first place is Ken's chess set.
nice.
Yeah, hold on. I need to do a drum roll before I do this. Hold on. Where's the drum roll? Drum roll shot.
Should bring part of my drum set.
That's a crummy
Okay.
drum
Well,
roll.
first place is Ken Chess Set. Sorry about that, Ken. I didn't get you the drum roll in the first part, but Ken's Chess Set. And I guess that's Ken McCrory.
Corey?
Yep, Ken McCrory. Yes, I didn't judge this. I'm just reading off of what I got in my phone. For
Chess set was great.
So I guess they thought that that was just overwhelming. In second place, it is the heirloom. Oh, hold on. The heirloom boat. The boat the guy built, the whole entire boat. And he actually took it out. I can't remember. I think it was heirloom something, but I can't remember his name. That was the boat he built.
Carolyn
Way to go,
Gang
boat
Call.
Yep. And in third place,
Survey says
it is Aussie Man's mailbox.
Aussie Man's mailbox.
Very good.
Awesome Aussie.
Yep. Aussie Man's mailbox.
Congratulations to all the winners.
absolutely.
So the chess set, and I believe that was Ken McCrory, came in first. The second one was the boat build. And the third one was Aussie Man's mailbox. They when I talked to them, they had a hard time going between the mailbox and the boat, but they just felt like the boat was such. I mean, to be able to put that all together and then take it out in the water and actually take it to fish was just like so awesome. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because it
Just
would have
one
been
of those
tough to
things
fish
awesome.
out of Aussie's mailbox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you bring the picture of that up again, Russell?
Which ones?
Yeah.
All right, we'll do the
Yep.
winner. Yeah, give me a second.
Yeah,
All right, give
three
me a
winners.
second. Yep, give me a second. Share screen. Okay, let's go down to heirloom game calls. This is the boat. This came in
yeah.
second place.
That would be
Yeah,
cool
this
to
came in
do.
second place right here.
Plywood frames.
Yeah, all the work that he put in there, all those little pieces and everything.
I love this because I've been wanting to build a dory for the longest time,
I mean, look at that.
and it's amazing.
That
Yeah.
is, to me, that is just absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
And the fact, this is the kicker, is he threw a picture in there of them out there floating around
Right.
in the water.
Right before it sank.
Yeah.
Yeah, right before it sank.
Right. But the first shots of the plywood frames, and then there's
And
no
then
frames.
where is Ken McCrory?
Chess set.
Yeah, chess set.
Yeah, Ken.
Thought he was one of the last ones that you showed.
Yeah, he was later in the list.
There it is.
There we go.
This is a neat project.
There it is.
That is
I really like
that's
those,
really
uh,
neat.
Pieces. Yeah.
I think what we're missing though is the drawers. No one's talking about the drawers on the side.
Yeah, look, he has drawers on the side to put the pieces in.
Yeah. That's crazy. It's amazing.
I mean, that took some time, some intricate cutting, and a lot of, I'm sure after he cut these pieces weren't perfect and he had to sand them. And
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
look, you see, there's a drawer open to
Yeah.
hold the pieces.
I mean, the sanding and cleaning up the pieces, unfortunately, we all know that's probably about 70% of our work is spending time sanding.
And then Aussie Man.
There it is.
Yep, this is this
Yeah.
is the one that topped.
Oh my God, yeah, I'm just still amazed. I still want to see it go up and down almost.
I know that was the consensus on the people wanted to know, did it actually go up and down or was it stuck in place?
I'll
But if
bet
you look
you
at it
$100
closely,
he can adjust it. I'll bet
So
you can.
Aussie Man, if you're out there, let us know. Is it stuck in place or will it actually go up and down? It doesn't matter. You won the $10. So
it's got to be stuck in place. The threads change direction.
That's right.
oh yes, I just
Oh
noticed
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Well, that's
But
just if the mill.
I still, the inside of me wants to see it go up and down. So
He did that because that's in case your mail carrier is left-handed or right-handed.
good point.
Well, or whether the
Very
water
good
in your
point.
toilet goes
So to
counterclockwise
y'all
or
three,
clockwise.
Ken McCrory, Aussie Man, and who else was it?
Heirloom.
Harlan Gale call.
Yeah, Heirloom Duck Calls. Y'all will need to make sure you send me to contest at Simply Wooden Creations your PayPal account name so that I can transfer the money. Otherwise, you ain't getting nothing. So
No,
You
Bill
won't
said
get-
it's stuck in one spot.
you won't. You will get uno, nada, poop, nothing. So that's
Just
what you'll
remember,
get.
he knows my PayPal account. You can send them to me.
Yep.
Russell,
This is
Aussie Man.
ejects.
Aussie Man says, "Please take my prize and go out and
Go
have
out
a
and have a
drink."
drink.
On Aussie Man.
Aussie Man. Did you ever answer the thing on there, Aussie Man? Will it actually move or is it in position?
Yeah, it's
Bill?
stuck. He said.
He
It's
says it's
stuck. Oh,
stuck.
it's stuck.
It's stuck.
It's stuck in since both directions. Okay,
Sorry.
I'm sorry. I hadn't seen that thing where he said, "No, Bill, I'm not going to do that. I'll have a toast for you, my friend, but I'm sending you the money. I don't." And so he says, "I meant it. Please do." It wasn't meant to be that way. It was meant to congratulate the people out there, and I appreciate that. So we'll discuss this a little in a private chat later on, where I can't sit there and tell everybody what the heck you're doing, you stupid. So anyway,
Stupid awesome.
but yes, I appreciate everybody for sending them in, and thank you for the judges. I appreciate it so very, very much. They actually watched the entire show, and
that's a
they
first.
had a few questions. Huh?
That's
There's
a
a first.
Well, I hope they watch the show because if they watch it tomorrow, they pick 3 wrong people.
Usually the only people that watch the whole show is a panel because we can't leave.
You can be replaced, Paul. You can be replaced. So, but yes, Old Cranky Workshop, Aussie Man. Do you have it? No, Aussie Man does not have a Facebook page. He doesn't get Facebook. So, but anyway, he says, "I know it's my prize. I can do what I want with it, and that's what I want." Well, I appreciate that. I thank you very much.
He's locked up now. Anyway,
Yeah.
Australia's not
yeah.
locked. It's almost like they're in a penal colony or something like that.
A penal colony.
Yeah.
That's what Australia started.
That's how Australia started.
Yeah, and it really was. It was a penal colony. So, there we have it. So if y'all will make sure you send me to contest at Simply Wooden Creations, I will go on there tomorrow. I'm not going to do it tonight. That's for darn sure. But I will go on there tomorrow and email y'all, respond to y'all's emails and tell you to send me that because I can't do it without without that information. So if you want your money, you better do it. So, but this is fun, and like y'all, everybody said, Brenda, Jim, and Chris, and Paul, and Dixon also said this is fun. And I said we need to do this once a month, and we do it every once in a while, but we don't do it that once a month. So we need to get in a habit of doing this, because I can tell people that sponsor me that this is what we're doing, and send them the access to the show, and they can watch it and see. And I'm sure I can get them to contribute also. So, and I will tell them that, see, that's the biggest thing. It's the prizes are great and winning prizes, but if you can't send it to Bill Aussie Man in Australia, or you can't send it to the United Kingdom, or Scotland or Ireland, or you can't send it to Spain, due to the fact of all the heavy excise tax and taxes they put on it, it's worthless. At least this way, if you have a PayPal is actually international. Now, I do realize that if you live in a country, for instance, that the American dollar is more, so let's say I send you $10 in American dollars, it might be only worth 5 or 6 in your country's dollars, but it's still, you're getting something, out of this, and it's not like I can't send it to you. When you send a hat to somebody as a prize, and the hat's worth $15, you ended up having to pay $8 to ship it. By the time they pay for the import fee and the taxes on it and everything, the hat ends up costing them $35.
Right.
Get it? It's not worth it. I'm sorry. It's just not worth it. So, and then this is the way I'm going to start doing things. I'm going to start doing it on the other prizes. For instance, the Whirly Gig Wars, which will start Monday and run through the 30th of June, is going to be done the same way. The prizes that my sponsors will give me are not going to be available to send overseas, because they've already told me that we're not doing that. It costs too much money. I will myself, and I'll talk to some other people that I know that are willing to give cash, and we'll do a cash thing, and that cash prize will be given out to those people that are in or overseas. So that's the best way to do it. That's the only way to do that. I don't know if they want to participate, because it's kind of sad. I mean, I do have so many people. I had counted up the other day, I have 27 countries that watch the show. 27 other countries. I have them in Spain, in Italy, in France, Ireland, Scotland, Australia, New Zealand, the Philippines, Japan. I mean, that all over, that tells me where people watch my show. And it's like, when you have that many people and they want to be part of it, just like you and I do, they want to be part of it. But it's sad that I can't send them stuff because of the way that shipping is. But if we go to this PayPal route and they get a PayPal account, they can be rewarded a little bit for what they're, for a prize. You know what I'm saying? So that's the best way I know to handle it. So,
yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. But I appreciate y'all to easy to email money these days. Yeah, it's not email, but yes, it's easy to do it electronically to send the money that is any other way. So
yeah. What Jim is saying is you just send the PayPal the amount of money to their email through your PayPal. It goes right in their PayPal account.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or their email or phone number. That makes life easy.
Yes, it does. We take a transfers for our rooms we rent. Oh yeah, I'm sure you do. He's coming right along. We need to get back with him and see a little thing on the progress that you've done, Jim, in your church. What was it? Church. Hotel renovation.
Hotel thing.
Yeah, the renovation you're doing. We need to get you back on here.
Yeah, there was something on one of those renovation shows a couple nights ago about someone converting a church to where they live, and for a quick moment, I thought it was going to be his show.
Had
It
his
wasn't
fingers
him, but
crossed.
for a very, I sat there thinking, no way, he's got a whole half-hour TV show now. So,
All right, so James Parker signing out. He says, good night, everybody. Good night, James.
hi, Jim, be good.
Yep, I appreciate it very much.
Stay out
All
of
right,
trouble.
we're calling it a night. Thank you to the judges. Thank you to everybody that entered. And I hope and pray y'all had a good time. And I had a great time. I enjoyed it.
Good show.
And then we're going to do this again. And we're going to keep doing it and keep doing it. We might do it once a month thing if I can get the other 5 on this panel to remind my ass.
You know, it's funny when you said we were going to do this, I thought, didn't we just do that? But then again, it is a great show. So why not do it?
Yeah, I mean, but I love the exposure for the people that are out there that people get to see their stuff.
Absolutely.
That's what makes it so good. All right, so we got to get out of here. Aussie Man says, great show by Sing It Russ. He's waiting on me to sing. Thank you, Brenda. Thank you, Jim. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Dixon. I appreciate each and every one of you for being on here tonight. And thank all of y'all out there. Kim McCrory, Aussie Man, Richard Kuhn has showed up finally. You drug your butt out of bed and finally turn on the TV. Jim Dockrell. I mean, Lynn's handcrafted wood designs. All y'all have been out there, and so many more that I can't go back through it because we're running out of time. And it was really hard to keep track of the chat tonight and actually do the show. So usually I'm able to pull a lot more of y'all's names and just say, thank you for being on here. If you're too darn busy to get out in your shop and make some sawdust, by God, you're just too darn busy. Just give me sawdust, lots of sawdust all around me and everywhere. I like it flying all around my shop and even in my beard and hair. Thank you for watching. God bless.
Boys and girls.
Good night.
Night, everybody.
Remember, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. But more importantly, remember, this weekend is about those who did not come home.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Some gave all and all gave some.
Gave some. Yeah.
Good night, everybody.
Backwards. You had it right, but you had it backwards.
Yep. Good night.
Night, boys and girls.